When your cat silently gets up and follows you to another room right after a heated argument, do you actually know what's happening in that moment? Not what you think is happening. What is actually happening? You probably assume they're just curious. Maybe they heard the noise and came to investigate. Almost nobody realizes that this specific behavior, the quiet, deliberate, shadow-like following, is one of the most spiritually charged actions a cat can perform. Most owners completely miss it. They're in the middle of processing their own emotions, wiping their eyes, or staring at the ceiling. And the cat is right there, 3 feet away, doing something ancient and intentional. And the owner doesn't even register it. Here's why that matters. Your home has a protective, energetic field, and your cat is one of the main anchors of that field. When conflict happens, a real argument, the kind that leaves emotional residue in the air, that field fractures, and your cat knows it, before you do. The silent follow isn't random. It's a response, a deployment. And if you keep misreading it as simple curiosity or clinginess, you're missing the one signal that tells you everything about the spiritual role your cat has taken on in your life. Stay with me through this entire video, because the last thing I'm going to share completely changes how you see your cat's behavior during your most vulnerable moments. Now, before this starts sounding like something your grandmother whispered to you over candles, let's ground this in something harder. Because the science actually backs this up, and most people have never connected these dots. Researchers at the University of Sussex documented something remarkable. The simple presence of a cat, including direct eye contact and proximity, measurably alters human biochemistry. We're not talking about a vague feeling of comfort. We're talking about a documented reduction in cortisol, the primary stress hormone, and a shift in the nervous system from the sympathetic fight or flight state toward the parasympathetic rest and recover state. This was published and peer-reviewed. The cat's presence after an argument isn't incidental. Physiologically, they are actively changing what's happening inside your body. Now here's where the bridge gets built. What the researchers call cortisol reduction and nervous system regulation. Spiritual traditions across thousands of years have called energetic healing and vibrational realignment. The language is different. The mechanism being described is the same. When your nervous system is dysregulated, flooded with adrenaline, heart rate elevated, thoughts looping, your energetic field is what most mystics would call fractured or dense. And your cat moves toward that, deliberately, not away from it. There's also a layer of behavior here that connects directly to energy exchange. Cats don't approach conflict zones out of confusion. They approach because they can perceive what you can't see yet. Some researchers in animal cognition have described cats as extraordinarily sensitive to micro-expressions, vocal tension, and changes in human body temperature and scent, all of which shift dramatically during and after an argument. Your cat is reading a version of you that is invisible to everyone else in the room, including yourself. So let's talk about what the silent follow actually is, because this is where most people have the behavior completely backwards. When your cat gets up and follows you after conflict, you might think they're confused, or seeking reassurance, or just being weird. Flip that entirely. They're not coming to you because they need something from you. They're coming to you because you need something, and they know it, and they've decided to do something about it. Here's what's happening energetically. Arguments leave what spiritual traditions describe as residual density in the environment, a kind of emotional static that doesn't just disappear when the shouting stops. It sits in the air. It clings to the people involved. Anyone sensitive to energy can feel it when they walk into a room where a fight happened hours ago. Cats don't just feel it. They actively work to disperse it. The silent follow is your cat positioning themselves in your field. They're not watching you, they're working. When they sit near you, not on you, not demanding attention, just near you, often slightly behind or to the side, they're absorbing and dispersing the energetic charge that's still clinging to your body. This is why they often seem calm, almost detached during these moments. They're not unaffected, they're focused. There's a difference. Think about the last time this happened. After the argument ended, your cat probably didn't come running to you immediately. There was a pause, then a quiet, deliberate movement. They found a spot near you, maybe not touching you, maybe just within a few feet, and they stayed. Not playful, not demanding, just present. That stillness isn't disinterest, that's a cat working. And if you think that's powerful, wait until we get to the last part of this video, because what I'm about to share is something most owners completely misunderstand, and it changes everything about how you respond to your cat in these moments. If what you're hearing right now is making you rethink how you've been reading your cat's behavior, especially during the hard moments, hit like and subscribe. This channel exists for one reason: to help cat owners understand what their cats are actually trying to communicate, so we can stop overlooking the most important relationship in our home. When you subscribe, you're helping more people see their cats the way their cats deserve to be seen. Now let's get to the moment I promised you at the beginning, because there's something even more significant that happens after the silent follow, and it only happens if your cat decides that the energy has been cleared enough for the next step. At some point, if you're sitting quietly after an argument, maybe on the edge of the bed, or on the bathroom floor, or curled up on the couch, your cat will stop simply following and start doing something else. They'll come closer. They might put one paw on your leg, or they'll look directly at your face and do a slow, deliberate blink. Not a normal blink, a long, soft, intentional one. That slow blink is not what most people think it is. Yes, in general cat behavior, it signals trust and comfort. But in the specific context of post-conflict energy, when they've just spent 10 or 20 minutes doing the silent follow, that slow blink is a check-in. It's your cat scanning your energetic state and communicating back to you. I see you. You're still here. The danger has passed. Some cats go further. They'll touch your face, specifically your cheek or forehead, with their nose or the top of their head. This is not affection in the human sense, though it looks that way. Cats have scent glands concentrated in their face, and when they touch you with those specific points, they are marking your field. They're saying, energetically and instinctively, this is mine, this is protected, this belongs to me and I to it. After an argument has left you feeling unmoored or disconnected, your cat is literally anchoring you back into your own space. The most vulnerable thing your cat does in these moments is choose to drop their guard entirely. Cats are prey animals at the instinctual level. Every defense mechanism they have is finely tuned for survival. When they expose their belly, when they close their eyes in your presence, when they slow blink directly at you after a moment of chaos, they are making themselves completely vulnerable. They're lowering every shield they have, and they're doing it because they have assessed the situation and decided, with full animal awareness, that you are the safest place available to them. Let that sit for a second. In the middle of your worst moments, after the argument, when you feel the least like yourself, your cat looks at the situation, looks at you, and decides you are where they want to be. Not somewhere else, not hiding under the bed. You. That's not coincidence. That's not random cat behavior. That's a soul-level decision made by a creature who reads energy more accurately than most humans ever will. So here's what you do with this. The fix is genuinely simple, and it will deepen the bond between you and your cat in a way that's almost immediate. The next time your cat follows you silently after a difficult moment, don't ignore it. Don't reach for them right away. Instead, go still. Sit down if you can. Let them come to you on their timeline. When they're near you and they slow blink, or when you want to initiate the exchange yourself, look at them softly, not with intense direct eye contact, but with relaxed, half-lidded eyes. Then blink slowly. Hold it for about 3 seconds. Let your eyes stay closed for just a beat longer than a normal blink. Then open them gently. You're not just returning a signal. You're completing a circuit. You're telling them, "I received what you were doing. I'm okay. You can rest now." Cats who receive this signal from their owners visibly relax. You'll see the tension leave their shoulders. Their tail will lower slightly. They may yawn or stretch. That's not them being bored. That's a release. The job is done. You can also extend your hand, index finger slightly forward, at their nose height, and just wait. Let them come to you. When they touch your finger with their nose, they're confirming the connection. Everything is okay. The field is clear. Your cat has been doing this work in your home for as long as they've been there. Through every argument, every hard night, every moment of grief or fear or exhaustion you've ever had, inside those walls, they've been absorbing, dispersing, anchoring and guarding, usually without a single sound and without any acknowledgement from you. They don't need you to understand all of this to keep doing it, but they deserve for you to finally see it.